Comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. You look at this Browns defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense?
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about...
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves. but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners at 9-2 to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. Incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. Purdy off the play fake. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 10-0 the score after 1. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Purdy on third down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Here's Pierre Strong to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their...
There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action, now Purdy. That's caught, he finds Danny Gray. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gray on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Purdy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now you got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than... And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, it's Strong. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Final play of the half. Purdy. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. From the end zone, it's Strong. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Hands it off out of the gun. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And quickly they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Pushes him over. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Browns 17, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are we going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
18 yards, first down Niners.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Purdy to throw it on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
49ers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good... Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. And they're going to speed things up here.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, it's Strong. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Head to 60, head 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And the Browns first down.
Now a handoff looking right.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense is saying go right ahead with those. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On second down, they'll run it here. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, the faithful in full war here in Santa Clara. This is third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. There's a nice move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Is indeed good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Purdy with one final shot here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime.
4-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them.
and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That is no 3rd and 2. That is 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Now Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
48 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime books, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time, and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the west.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And now 3rd and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football game is don't lose it. Then you give yourself a chance to win it. And if you go ahead and force something now, take a big shot that doesn't pay off, you didn't help your defense out of that,
especially here in overtime. And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here's Purdy to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Purdy to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Purdy to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So it's a win for the Niners here, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for San Francisco, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get a